love exploring new cities, and in April, we spent a full week in Copenhagen. I know that might sound like a lot for just one place, but we like to slow down and really soak everything in. In this vlog, we're sharing where we stayed and why it ended up being the perfect home base. We tried some incredible restaurants, spent time in cozy coffee shops, and definitely overdid it on pastries. We also visited a few museums, spent an afternoon at Tivoli Gardens, had our first sauna experience at Glacier, and managed to get a reservation at Kadeau. Here's a look at our week.
Næste station, Tonkin.
Next station, Copenhagen Central Station. Please mind.
Cause baby like, ooh, it's all another flower lay. The sun goes around the state. Can't wait for the long day. Cause baby like,
Alright, just got to the hotel in Copenhagen. Gonna give you all a quick little room tour. Walking to get our first meal in Copenhagen. Where are we going, babe? We didn't even say the name of the place. What's it? What are we eating there? Seafood. just got done checking out the Rosenborg Castle, which was cool. And then we walked around the King's Garden, but it's literally dead. Like you can see, it would have been nicer, but wish things were more in bloom, but still cool.
Hypnotized, I don't know why she got me feeling this way. She's got a way about her. She's got a way about her. And I'm mesmerized like every night by every...
What are your impressions of the ant?
It's very lemony. Once you bite into it, it tastes like a little pulp, like a lemon pulp.
Mm-hmm. Hold on.
Did you do that light thing?
There you go.
Thank you.
Should we eat it like Lady in the Tramp?
Let's hear you eat first. This one is, oh. This one has mustard, mayo, ketchup, fried onions.
Good.
The bread is different. It's like a baby baguette.
It's good. The hot dog has a nice snap to it. The pickle's a little sweet. This is good. I'll get a snack finish.
I don't want to eat on camera.
Oh, cut it out. I feel like I look like my dad, like with this jacket and this hat situation.
It does have that hat.
How do you pronounce these words?
You've been stuck in my head just way too much. See that body move, it makes me fall in love. Sunset drives, no destination aside. Your eyes against the sun makes me breathless. Beauty comes out when you call. When you call. Hey, you feeling out of love?
Oh, awesome. Happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you.
Wait for the wait. Okay, go. You want me to push you? Lean back. Whoa! Oh my goodness. That was fast. That was so fast. I hit my knee on this turn.
I'm sure I'm bruised.
Everyone was watching you moving in the beat, cause swerving in the street just to get a glimpse of you. You were posing for them, yeah, you were striding for them, cause you know just what you do. So if I never touch you, baby, you should know I'm going crazy. I can't help myself anymore, cause I've been looking for the one and I would think I felt your love, cause things have never been this good before. Cause you're dancing in the corner, you're dancing how you want it, I can't help but smile. And then I started tapping feet in bed, we're moving to the beat. I'm being honest too. So if I never told you, baby, you should know I'm going crazy again.
Just rode the Demon, that red roller coaster. Haven't ridden a roller coaster in literal years. It's like 20 seconds. We both have headaches. A little nauseous, but it was fun. I had a great time.
My neck hurts.
We're old. At Superkilen Park, I don't know if that's how you say it, but it's like a park you always see on Instagram. And I think we're having a little bit of an Instagram versus reality moment. This place looks kind of old and run down now. Now, granted, it's probably been several years since like this park was developed, but it's kind of sad. Yeah, it's like there's tags everywhere. Like things look beat up. So not really a vibe over here, but you know, had to come see it. Could be us, could be Chris and Cab in Copenhagen. Sold by Chris and Cab. Done with our sauna experience at Glacier We were not prepared for.
It was very chaotic.
They don't provide any towels, so we went there, no towel. You need a towel to, you know, like to put a towel underneath so you can sit on it and to dry off after. And then like I couldn't buy a towel because they didn't accept credit card. You need to use only mobile pay, which is like a Danish app. They couldn't even take Apple Pay. They couldn't take anything. Yeah, no credit card machine. They didn't have no cups. Everybody brought like their own like flasks. Like we're in a sauna, like they don't even provide. Technically, they didn't even provide cups for like cold water. You're only supposed to use the paper cups there for the hot drinks, but they let us use it. So like,
We would die.
so totally like when we booked it, there's like no instructions. They didn't say make sure you bring your own towel.
Yeah, and then I went on their website before we went there today just to check, and I looked at like about the sauna. We just want to recap our Copenhagen trip and kind of tell you guys the tips that we've learned while we were there and what we loved and what we might have done differently. So the first thing is we downloaded the Dot app, which is where you can buy tickets for the train, and it's really, really easy to use. You just go on the app, you pick a certain zone, and then you can either buy a single day pass, multiple days. It's really weird because when you actually go on the train, we were looking at where to scan the phone to kind of show our tickets, but there's no such thing. So there will be train attendants that come by every now and then, and they'll ask to see your pass and you can show it on your phone. And we were able to buy 2 passes on one phone. So Cabby just bought all of ours on his, and he was just able to show it. Another thing that we did, we went to Tivoli Gardens and it was beautiful. They opened up late. We went during the daytime though, but we did go during Easter weekend, but it was kind of crowded. So I would just be wary of which weekend or which day that you end up going and making sure that it's not on a holiday weekend.
Yeah, and like you can pay for each ride like as you go, and then you can also pay for like an unlimited pass. We personally felt like you don't really need an unlimited pass. I mean, we only rode like 2 or 3 rides, which was like fine. That's all we really wanted to do. But if you're going with like, I don't know, younger kids or teenagers that want to spend like the whole day there, then maybe the unlimited pass is fine. But there's like 1 to 3 really good like roller coasters, which we were like good riding, and then we were done. Oh, the other thing that's really cool about Tivoli is like you can leave and come back. Yes. So like that's unheard of in America, right? We highly recommend going, and you're not really technically committed. You can just go and come back if you want.
It's honestly really good for all ages. Even as adults, me and Cabby really enjoyed going there because it's just a beautiful amusement park and there's so much to do. There's like restaurants to eat. We didn't eat there, although it did look good. It didn't look like your typical amusement park food.
Yeah.
So we highly recommend going to Tivoli Gardens.
We ended up staying at the Villa, right? Villa Copenhagen, which we highly recommend staying. It's very reasonably priced and it's in a great location. Like it's right across the street from Tivoli Garden, but also it's literally across the street from the train. Yeah, it was super easy to like get around and we really liked the hotel. And I felt like it was bigger than some other like boutique hotels.
Another hotel we recommend is the Sanders Hotel. This is where our friends stayed and it was in a great location. We actually ended up going back to that area multiple times during our trip. The Sanders Hotel is a 5-star hotel, so it's a little bit pricey and it was pricier than the Villa, which is why we didn't stay there. It's a beautiful hotel, but it is smaller. So they said the restaurant was great. They got coffee in the mornings, but it is small. So we touched on this lightly in our video, but we didn't talk about it fully because our video was cut off. But we want to talk about our sauna experience, but it's basically a 45-minute sauna session. And there is a sauna master and he or she guides you through the session.
So the sauna session, it's like, there's 3 rounds. Each round it gets progressively hotter. And also, so like one of the things that the sauna master guides you through is like letting you know that, hey, this is going to be difficult, but your body can probably handle it. And you know, kind of like how in yoga, when they talk you through like how to relax and breathe and whatever, it's very similar to that in that sense.
So the sauna itself is called Glacier and it is on the water. And outside of the sauna, there's like a small pool. It's kind of like a cold plunge because there's water from the sea and it was pretty cold while we were there. But I get motion sickness very easily. And so for 2 days after the sauna session, I felt like I was still like on water. So that's just something to be wary of if you are like me. I thought it was great. I would have enjoyed the sauna session a little bit more had I been a little prepared. We didn't know that we were supposed to bring our own towels, our own water bottle. They didn't have that.
It wasn't on the website. It wasn't on the reservation, you know.
And so we were it's kind of chaotic a little bit. It's a smaller space. It's a co-ed changing room.
It's not even a changing room. It's like when you walk, so the sauna space is like, it's on a barge. It's almost like the size of like 2 shipping containers that was converted into the sauna experience. So the changing room is really like, you walk into this, think of a shipping container that's made nicer, right? It's actually quite nice, but it's about the size of 2 shipping containers. And like you walk in and the lobby is essentially the changing room. So like you're just changing out there, both men and women, which is probably like normal for them, but from America, like we're not used to that. So
yeah, it was very...
things were out. Like everybody's things were out. So I was like, oh, okay, this is what we're doing.
So I think we were just kind of confused coming into it. I think the session itself is actually like, I felt relaxed afterwards. I think I would have had a better experience if I was more prepared. So that's just a heads up for you guys.
Bring a towel.
Yeah, bring a towel, bring your own water bottle, and just be prepared.
Yeah.
The first session is very, very hot, and it was the hardest session for me, but afterwards, even though the temperature gets hotter, I felt like it was easier, and I'm glad that I did the whole session because after that first round, I almost walked off and said I couldn't do it.
That's the other thing, though. If you do feel uncomfortable during each round, you can easily you can walk out, you know, like it's not frowned upon or anything.
Yeah, which is what I did for the first session. It is really pretty. We did one in the evening when the sun was setting, and in the sauna, there's a huge window where you can see outside, and so that was very peaceful and calming. Also, there is this area, I don't know if I'm saying it right, but it's called Ruffin.
Ruffin, yeah.
Yeah, it's an outdoor area where there's like food, drinks. It's very, very beautiful, but it's very close to Glacier. So, and it's kind of far out there from the city where we were at. So I would recommend if you're doing a sauna experience, specifically if you're doing Glacier, to bundle that up and go together.
Yeah, I think of all the places that we ate, Christina put this in the vlog, but Barr was probably the best sit-down meal. Mm-hmm. Everything was pretty good, but the hot dog that we ate in Nyhavn was probably one of my favorite things. Oh, everybody talks about the Louisiana Museum. And it's a beautiful building. But I don't know if it was just because like the exhibits that they were showing at the time, we thought the exhibits themselves were whatever. I mean, not terrible, but it was like, it's sort of definitely worth a visit, but I don't know. We felt like it was kind of a little overhyped and very kind of crowded.
I would recommend, and this is what we did too, because you can buy tickets day of. It's not something that you have to buy way in advance. When we went, it's springtime, so it rains. I would recommend to check the weather while you're in Copenhagen and book it the day that it's really beautiful outside, because I think the best part of the museum is the sculpture garden outside. So you can't miss that. And it's very nice. It is crowded, but on pretty days, like people are just picnicking out there, they're eating out there, and they're just hanging out. So highly recommend going on a day that's nice. We took the train. It was like a short 30-minute train ride, so pretty easy to get there. I wouldn't say it's like our favorite museum in Copenhagen, but I do recommend going. I think our favorite museum is the Design Museum. All the exhibits were like really pretty, and if you're into design, furniture design, architecture, all of that. And I think if you go to the Design Museum, we also went to the Danish Architecture Center, which was also really fun. But if you do have kids, I recommend going to the Danish Architecture Center because it has a lot of things and activities for kids.
Yeah, there's a lot of tactile exhibits. They show a lot of like building materials. If you're an adult traveling with adults, you could probably skip it. Not a complete waste of time if you went, but it wasn't like that enthralling.
Another thing we did was the canal tour. I think it's a great way to see the city. I thought it was really cool. We did an hour. I would bring like snacks and drinks to make it a little bit more fun, but we booked ours through Hey Captain, and I think there's several different companies that offer it. And our friends who were staying at the Sanders, they were able to book it through their hotel.
So yeah, that's just a quick little recap of our tips and suggestions if you ever go to Copenhagen. We highly recommend going to Copenhagen. We loved it, and we actually can't wait to go back.